Hi everybody, thank you for joining us on Wilderness Wanderlust again as we go camping at Cumberland Campsite near Maritzburg, and we will be staying at the Uzavolo Campsite, which is one of their wild campsites in Cumberland. The road from the main road is a dirt road, it's about 6 kilometers, and then you'll get to the Cumberland Gate. And from the Cumberland Gate, I would probably estimate another 3 or 4 kilometers before you get to the actual campsite. In this video now, you'll see us driving that specific road inside Cumberland up until we get to the campsite. As you can see at Cumberland, you do require a high clearance vehicle to get to the campsites. I wouldn't necessarily say a 4x4 unless it's been raining. You might battle a little bit, but probably not a lot, and also that determines on the weight that you are carrying in terms of your trailer. Things to note is that Cumberland is not a self-drive reserve. You can drive between campsites and to the picnic site, but you cannot drive the actual reserve to look for animals. You can walk it, however. While we were here during the stay, we actually did a walk of 15 kilometers, which basically covered the entire reserve, and we literally walked everywhere. As you'll see from some of the pictures, the views are breathtaking, and it's well worth a visit.
And there comes the sun, thank goodness. We started off with a cool morning, which was 8 degrees, but it felt more like -8. My husband chuckled when I said, please put on the fire, because it's so cold. I don't know, where's our fire? There it is. So we had coffee by the fire this morning, just to try and stay warm, but our fingers are frozen. And of course we don't have gloves here. But what a beautiful morning to wake up to. We plan to set off early this morning and try and walk. Our aim is to do about 8 kilometers just walking around the reserve. So we've got an early breakfast on the go up here. Just trying to get everything sorted. It's normally a bit early for breakfast for us, but we need to get started early. So I've got the bacon and the toast all going there. I'm just enjoying the sunrise.
This campsite has no running hot water, and you need to stoke a donkey boiler to get hot water, which only takes a couple of minutes to start up, and then within 10-15 minutes you got piping hot water.
All set. Good morning. So here we are at Uzavolo Campsite, Cumberland Nature Reserve. We arrived on Friday and set up rather late, so we didn't do a video of the setup. Also, we have a new tent, so we knew it was going to take longer for us to set it up and try and figure out how it all works. But let's take a walk around. So it's set on terraces. You'll see from where we chose to put up our trailer top tent, we just about squeezed into the top there. So it's not that easy if you have got a trailer or a rooftop tent. There is this top terrace that is open enough that you could do that. A caravan, I would say it would be a very tight squeeze. You wouldn't be able to put any of your front awnings out because there's not enough space. So then there's another terrace here, which could take some, some ground tents, and then further down another terrace. So you could put a couple of ground tents here easily, and with these trees in summer you'd have quite a lot of nice shade. Now in winter there's unfortunately not too much shade. I say unfortunately because we sat out in the sun yesterday. It was about 29 degrees and it was hot and we were struggling to find shade. So that was a bit of a problem. But on the plus side, you wake up in the morning and you haven't got all the dew on your tent. So at least if you've got to pack up early, it dries quickly. So that does help. Your fire area, which we didn't use, we bought our own braai and just kept it up on the top terrace. We didn't want to sit down here. It was rather chilly in the evenings, but this is quite a nice area to sit out in the evening, enjoy your braai, your fire, and look out. So as you can see, it is rather terraced but nice and open, got some nice views, nice bushveld around it. I mean, we've seen impala and kudu just from sitting up here and enjoying our morning coffee or afternoon drink. Seen them walk past. So let's go take a walk around up here. Got the donkey boiler, which works very well. Within half an hour you've got piping hot water. They give you a bag of firewood and then you can purchase more if you need. We purchased one bag and there's still half a bag left. Then here, outdoor shower, which is powered by the donkey boiler, like I said, and we had hot water in half an hour. But nice open air shower. Okay. And then here you've got another basin, your wash basin for your loo. So here's your toilet. Just open up and show you. It's got a little, it's a flush loo, and then got a solar light switch in there. And this is where we set up our tent, just looking at it from the other angle. There is also a wash basin here, which gets hot water, you know, if you've fired up the donkey boiler, so it's nice just to wash your dishes. And then, like I said, we've got our new tent. So we bought a new Howling Moon tent, and it took us quite a while to just figure it all out, but we got it all set up in the end. But like I can show you here, you know, with this terrace it is rather small, so we had to put the poles out there, and even out front here had to go into the front garden. So a really nice reserve. This is our third visit, and the first time at this campsite. We've stayed at the wild campsite, Saligna, which is probably about half a k sort of from here, looking out from here. And then Rietspruit is behind us, also about another half a k in the other direction. None of them have electricity, so you need to be self-sufficient. There are taps here. The two taps that I showed you at the basin, you know, one for the bathroom, one for the kitchen. And then there's also another tap. Let me take you back there and show you. Not potable water, but suitable for washing and cleaning. There's your other tap. We did a walk yesterday. We covered all the routes pretty much, and we managed to do, I would say, about 10 kilometers worth of trails. We did 15 because we had a challenge that we wanted to meet, so we had to do some of the routes twice. But if you're a keen walker or want to go mountain biking, I would say about 10 kilometers in total around the reserve. And we saw zebra, we saw impala, we saw kudu yesterday. So we've seen a couple of animals around. We didn't see the giraffe. We saw them last time. But yeah, all in all, a good stay. Not too cold. For, you know, for winter it wasn't too chilly. I think yesterday morning was the coolest at about 6 degrees. But last night was nice and warm. And this morning is also not too bad. So we're going to set up our breakfast soon, and then we'll be packing up and heading out of here.